Let's clear up exactly what those lights mean at traffic intersections. Traffic lights use color and a steady or flashing state to control movement at intersections and other sections of roads. A red light means stop. Unless there is a sign stating "No turn on red," you may turn right at a red light after coming to a complete stop and yielding to any vehicles or pedestrians in your intended path. A yellow signal warns road users that a red light is about to appear, so they need to slow down and stop. It may be that the light turns yellow when you are so close to it that you cannot stop safely. In this case, proceed through the intersection, but be on the lookout for vehicles that may enter it perpendicular to your line of travel when their light turns green. A green light means you may proceed as long as it is safe. This means that you will need enough space on the other side of an intersection to be able to exit the intersection completely, or you can be cited for blocking the traffic flow. Do not enter the intersection on a green light if traffic is backed up into the intersection. Traffic in big cities was often heavy when the motor car first appeared on the roads, with traffic police stationed full-time at busy intersections. Police Officer Potts used red, amber, and green railroad signals and $37 of wire and electrical controls to make the world's first traffic light for automobiles on the corner of Woodward and Michigan Avenues in Detroit in 1920. A red arrow means you must stop and only move in the direction indicated when the arrow or signal turns green and it is safe to proceed. A yellow arrow means that your protected turn is about to end. You should slow down and be prepared to stop. If the light turns to a green light, you should wait until an adequate opening appears in oncoming traffic for you to make the turn. If a red light or arrow replaces the yellow arrow, then you will need to stop until it turns to a green arrow before proceeding. A green arrow means you may proceed with your protected turn, but only if it is safe to do so, bearing in mind that pedestrians may be using crosswalks and oncoming vehicles and bicyclists may be in or approaching your intended path. If a signal is flashing red, you must stop. You can proceed when it is safe to do so. You don't have to wait for a green light to appear. A flashing yellow signal is similar to the flashing red light, but you do not need to come to a stop. Just slow down and be alert for cross traffic. Lane signals are provided in some locations on some freeways. A green light means that drivers may travel in that lane without problem. A yellow light means the driver should be prepared to make a lane change. A red light over a lane means the driver should exit from that lane. If a lane has a flashing yellow light, a driver should only use it to make a turn on or off the highway. Scan for traffic controls and prohibitive signs when approaching an intersection. The earlier you know what is required of you, the sooner you can start to take action to respond. Scan for potential hazards. For the same reason, you need to scan for potential hazards such as cross traffic, pedestrians, bicyclists, and fewer lanes ahead. Refrain from entering controlled intersections on a yellow light, as you are exposing yourself to cross traffic when they have a green light. Follow the signal lights at controlled intersections, proceeding on green if safe, preparing to stop at yellow, and stopping, of course, when red. Circular arrows allow you to move in the direction indicated by the arrow. You may turn right at a red signal unless a sign states otherwise. Follow the designated lanes that correspond to your intended route. Straight ahead, left and right turns, as well as bicycle lane procedure. If the signal lights are down at an intersection, treat it as a four-way stop.